Bethany Presbyterian Church is a community of over 700 members drawn together by our faith in Jesus Christ, our need for His grace, our joy in His worship, and our passion to serve Him. Our unique blend of members has helped build a church that has deep roots in Bridgeville, the surrounding neighborhoods, and even the world. I have had the privilege, as Bethany's new senior pastor, of meeting many of you and hearing your stories of what has connected you with Bethany Church. As we enter into the 2021-2022 stewardship season, I've asked a few Bethany members to share their stories with us, to learn more about them and how their faith has deepened as they have become more involved in life here at Bethany.
So we have been members since almost 6 years.
Actually, it all started in the spring of 2015.
Yes, 3 years this month, yeah.
I think I joined in 1997, so that would be 24 years.
Well, we didn't know it when we were looking for Bethany, but what we found over attending a couple weeks is we stopped attending for a couple weeks, and a few people that we just introduced ourselves to during church started calling us and wondering where we were, and kept inviting us back.
We were really surprised. The people made us feel so welcome. It was like we had been there before. They just came up and greeted us and welcomed us, and next week we were back again. Not only did the people that greeted us the first time came, other people came. And then the third time, we actually met Connie and got a hug. Okay? So we really felt welcome at that point in time. But
The down-to-earth nature of the church, the people, it just felt like it was like home.
My favorite memory is kind of a silly one. We were regular attenders of the modern worship service in the evening, on Sunday evenings. And a few years ago, right before Robbie Gitterberg was leaving, he was facilitating a meeting in the chapel over here. And at the time, Huck was really into wearing superhero capes and superhero masks. And while Robbie was facilitating the meeting, Huck handed him an extra pair. And Robbie, just with no thought, just put on the superhero mask and the superhero cape. That he just led the meeting in superhero form. And I just thought it was so funny, and it was so indicative of how familiar my kids are with just our church family, that they are just as much family as our family.
Youth group mission trips, with my son and my daughter. Some of those trips were really, and some of the adult advisors and the kids, just seeing through the kids' eyes the kind of awakening of what they got to experience, especially the ones that were out of the country.
I guess the one that's my favorite is the program Upwards. I guess because I like basketball and like sports.
What's your favorite memory?
I think when we first came through those doors out there, we were greeted by Carrie. What did it like? She just opened arms. Her heart was.
That was a joyful memory. How old are you?
What I've learned here at Bethany is that there's groups for everybody. There's people to meet with, to learn about Jesus, to grow in Jesus, to grow in our Christian walk and Christian faith together. And it doesn't matter where you are on that roadmap, whether you're really an infant, a beginner, just learning how to crawl, or the theological expert. There's all of those people here at Bethany, and they're all here welcoming people with open arms.
How it's deepened my faith is the sermons that are passed on to me and to the rest of the church. It carries me through the week.
The Bible studies and the Sunday school classes have really helped me.
It's funny because it's just changed in a lot of ways over the years, and I think I've gotten a lot more into studying the Bible, and now being part of studies, which I really like a lot. I like being a part of the men's group, studying with other guys and getting guys together to study, and I think that's helped me to deepen my faith by being around a group of guys that all of them read the Bible and to talk about it and to develop relationships together.
First Peter talks about using whatever gifts that we've received to serve others. And in doing so, we're serving God and showing the grace of God. And sometimes those gifts come in forms of musical gifts or teaching or being able to move chairs or something like that. But it also comes in financial form. And those gifts are important to give back also and recognize the giver.
But it costs money, and we're blessed. We're blessed at Bethany. I'm blessed. And really, it's not a question of giving. It's really a question of giving back.
Well, I just think over the years studying, reading scripture and just meditating, praying, I've personally gotten to the point where I feel that I've been blessed with way more than I ever expected I'd have in my life, more than I probably deserve, right? So I feel like I'm a steward of God's blessings to me.
You somehow find the means to support your faith and to support the church, your church family. It's really your church family that you wouldn't not support your family. So why wouldn't you support your church family? It's a necessity. It's a part of your life.
There are several ways to donate. You can submit a pledge card to the church office or complete one online at www.bethanypresby.org/stewardship. May God bless you. May God bless us all.